thinking it was, 2012, 2013.
And what was Pete Santilli covering?
Yeah, it was I'm thinking it was the American Spring is what they called it.
Okay, and this is in 2012? This is in 2012?
I'm thinking it's either 12 or 13.
Did you watch the Bundy Ranch, and did you follow the Maller National?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you followed all that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so that's how I guess you found me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I talked to you, and that was, I'm not, I'm an occasional listener to Pete's show, but, for what, he's the only one on the ground that's in the movement.
Yeah, Pete, I know. That's what, well, not anymore. By the way, Terry, I went ahead and started recording this because we're getting into the good stuff of, sometimes when we want to record, we don't, and we wish we would have. But just for the record, today is March 3rd, 2016, and you go by Terry, correct?
Oh, yeah.
And you do herbal tea?
We don't get into any teas yet.
Okay, you do the laundry soap, right?
We're mainly laundry soap, and then we have on the website we sell our products, and I do some consultation work online and locally in this area.
Now, where are you from again? Kentucky?
Yes, northeastern Kentucky.
And what's your website for people to check you out on? And this is all, you said earlier, you guys try to stay all natural, correct?
All natural and healthy as you can get.
What's your website?
And the website is hillbillyhands.com.
Hillbillyhands.com.
Yes.
Where'd you guys get that name from?
Being from Kentucky, everybody's considered a hillbilly, and our daughter is named Anna Marie, so we named it after her.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Now, in Kentucky, we were talking earlier that you have been following Pete, like you're saying he's been the only one on the ground that's been reporting. Well, he was the only one now that he's incarcerated, but where you're at right now, are people awake to what's going on in this country, or are they just kind of sitting back, not really paying attention?
The ones are awake. You can't get them to do anything. And I would say probably you're looking 70% of the people around here is they follow the football games and the soap operas and Dancing with the Stars and anything that's on television that's whatever is in real time that really matters. You bring this stuff up and they look at you like you're coming from Mars or something.
Right, when in fact it's right in front of their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you know of anyone that's like woken up at all ever since this the whole wildlife refuge? Do you know anybody that's been, because everyone I'm talking to is saying they're seeing an awakening, especially online, and I do see that as well online. I think some people are still kind of stuck, and we're still not moving forward.
I get that. Like where I done the video that if it wasn't for the Bundys going and doing what they've done, not very many folks around here would actually. I think it kind of hit him in the face, especially when Lavoie got assassinated out there. That really woke a lot of people up around here, and the ones that followed the mainstream and was sucking down the Kool-Aid, once you talk to them and start explaining stuff, and because it's around here they've implemented a little bit of Agenda 21, and we've got the county here has bought 80 acres
For what? What kind of trail?
For to ride your bicycles.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, bike trail. Okay.
Yeah, and it's from the county seat is here. From there to where the bike trail at is going. It's an hour drive. And what goods that it's done the community, but we bought the 80 acres.
And you're aware of the Constitution, right? To where they're not supposed to own land 10 mile square radius, right? And I actually have a video up. It should be up right now of Fox News. I don't know if you saw what they were talking about Clive Bundy, how they were demonizing him in an article. Because I watch everything because I got to know what they're telling the masses, and that's what we're up against too with that is when you go read that article or see it on my page of Fox News what they're doing, it's unbelievable, and they actually show a map on this article as if it's okay. On this article it shows the federal government owns all this land. That's on Fox News. They're acting like that's a normal thing. And I just feel like we're tearing up the Constitution of the United States. I always said slowly, but it seems like every article I read, it's just getting ripped up.
And nobody. Well, it's like Bushy said it was a GD piece of paper.
Right.
And I think that's the mindset that it's just a piece of paper, and it don't. And look, I'm not really. I follow a lot of other talk shows, and then they a lot of them's going and doing a man on the street, and I watched the video there that they was in Austin. When the voting was going on for Super Tuesday. That they asked a woman who she voted for, and she said for Bernie Sanders, and she was glad that we've progressed in America so far that we could get away from the corruption and the political establishment voting a socialist, a renowned socialist in.
Yeah.
That's
Well, what's your thoughts on the presidential debates? I actually, to me, it's just another bread and circus.
Oh yeah. Well, in that the video that I made, I asked, where was we got a bunch of these people running around that wants to be president, but where was they at for the Bundys? Where was all your politicians? No politicians was out there that was running for office. And our senator Rand Paul, he's proclaims he's a Tea Party candidate, and he's up for civil liberties, but he was not in Oregon.
Right.
And my opinion that if you had a candidate that went out there with a big clout, their name behind it, or you get into the rock and roll, the long hair ponytail rock and roller that goes around, he's for gun rights. He's for the Constitution, and all the country music singers, they're patriotic, red, white, and blue. Nobody was out of Oregon.
Yeah.
Nobody was back, and just like David Fry said, where's America?
Yeah, we were talking about that. Me and someone else was talking about that the other day about the singers. Where's all these singers at? They've been singing about this for a long time, and I haven't seen them.
Only one that I've seen was that boy that sung at had that video where he sung at LaVoy's funeral and made that song for him.
Yeah, Jordan Page.
Yeah. He's the only one.
Well, and that's what's happening.
Where's everybody else at?
Well, it seems like, and I keep saying that too about some patriots. I don't want to really get too in deep with it, but, it just seems like a lot of the so-called, I guess like Pete calls them, fake triots. A lot of them are just sitting around getting drunk in the bars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all they want to do. And then they want to go to banquet meetings and get patches to put on their jackets.
That's why, what the big dogs from Austin sent a reporter up there, and evidently he got his butt hurt, because Hammond wouldn't talk to him. He had other things to do, and that was, then he made it act, like it was no big deal. What was going on up there was no big deal. And, it was a big deal after LaVoy got assassinated. And everybody's starting to talk about it, but, there's been several callers call into his radio show, but, trying to bring up the situation that, Pete Santilli's behind bars for what he said on his radio show.
Well, and what's some advice you can give to other people that might be listening to help try to wake up? Because I'm getting a lot of different ideas, and it's always good to hear from other people what they're doing. Obviously, you're doing the natural laundry soap. I mean, that alone is a conversation piece right there.
That's days and days. I would just try to absorb as much as you can, not get burnt out, and talk to as many people as you can, and just don't just do some simple things like I made an armband, and I wore I've been wearing it around. It's got LaVoy on it.
Oh wow!
And then I put then I went and bought a $2 flag and turned it upside down and wrote LaVoy on it and ran it around on my truck for, a week or two. And
now, have you been getting conversations with it?
Yeah.
That's great.
Just goofy, simple stuff, it's for conversation starters.
Right. That's all it takes right there. And then what do you do? What do you do if someone doesn't listen to you, though? Do you just keep going, right?
Well, like in the scripture says, knock the dust off your sandals and keep on walking.
Yep. Well, hey Terry, what else do you want to say to the folks listening and to Pete Santilli or Deb when they get a chance to listen to this, and also all the other guys that are wrongfully incarcerated right now?
For everybody that's all the patriots that was in Oregon and is locked up right now, I think they deserve some bridges and some monuments, because what they've done is no different than what the founding fathers done. I'm 3 hours away from Cincinnati, and if when Pete and Deb gets back into town, I want to buy them a beer. I'm gonna round them up, offer them a beer.
That's awesome. And then and go. What's your website again? Hillbillyans.com.
Hillbillyans.com.
All right, great. Thanks, Terry. And hang on the line just for a second, okay?
I sure will.
All right, guys, remember, help Pete and Deb out. Go to thePeteSantilliShow.com/donate. Thanks a lot.